Hey everybody, welcome to another class. What we're going to be focusing on today is we're going to be focusing on George Bush and what we call as Bushisms. Okay, so feel free to join the class. See a few people are about ready to join. Looks like Ahmed's joining, so Ahmed has a premium account, or otherwise he has reservations. Hello, Ahmed, how are you?
Hello, Bret. Fine.
Hey.
What about you?
Doing well, doing well. You know, just ready for a fun class. I like this class. We did this last week on George Bush, or pardon me, on Donald Rumsfeld, and now we're going to do it on George Bush and what it has to do with, or what are called Bushisms. It's this name that's been made up that has to deal with George Bush and the different things that he came up with and said during his presidency. So it should be
The Grace
fun.
family.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a great family. Let's see who else is here. Hello, hi. I'm sorry, I can't produce your name because it's in Russian. What is your name? Yeah, by the way, your microphone is muted. Just click on your microphone. Click on the red microphone. Yeah, you'll see a red microphone. Okay, go ahead and click on that. Hello, Sayoben. Actually, so yeah, hi, Sayoben Balent. Yeah, I think your microphone's muted.
You hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good.
Whole house, как утро по-английски? Утро.
It's okay. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew, nice to meet you, Andrew. So yeah, Andrew, make sure that you put your name in English, okay? So that we can read that. All right? It's a little hard to read in Russian. Okay. One moment. Okay, so good. So, okay, so good. Let's see what else we have here. So yeah, Andrew, if you can write your name in English down where it's at, just on your Google Plus account, that would be good, okay? All right? Yeah, just write it in English. And welcome to Verbling. Is this your first time, Andrew?
Yes, it's the first time
It's okay. It's okay. So good. Welcome to class. Hey, Furkan.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing well. Ahmed, I'm just gonna mute you just for a second. There's a little bit of background noise coming from you. Okay? I don't. It's okay, Ahmed. I don't know what it is, but there's a little bit coming from you. Hello, Jose. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Doing well. Let's see here. Who else? Ineke? Hi, Ineke?
Enrique.
Hello?
Hi, Ineke. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Good. Doing well. Welcome to class.
Okay.
Is this your first time on Verbling or just your first time with me?
Yeah, I'm a beginner.
Okay, well, good. Welcome to class. This one's kind of like a comedy. We're going to talk about one of the leaders of the United States. It was kind of a numbskull. I'll teach you what numbskull means. Okay, hello, Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Yeah, Evelyn, you might be muted, okay? All right. And hey, Andrew, I'm going to mute you real quick. Andrew, if you have a headset, it would be good if you have a headset, you know, like you look at this guy here. He has earbuds, okay? Same here. She has a full headset. He does. You should try to get a headset. Do you have a headset, Andrew?
What I don't understand,
Yeah,
what you
just
what you
yeah.
say.
Look at this. It's
You write in
no.
chat.
There's no. There's no need to write. Please don't tell a teacher what to do. No. Look at this guy. He has a headset. Okay. So yeah, exactly. So yeah, and just kind of let the teacher figure out how to teach the students. Okay, Andrew. Hello, Evelyn. How are you?
Hello, fine,
Hi.
thank you.
Good. Have you been on Verbling before?
No, never. It's the
First
first
time?
time.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And Evelyn, make sure that you only have the Google Plus window open. If you have the
Yes.
Verbling window open, close the Verbling. Keep the Google Plus.
Okay.
It looks like you're hearing two voices. I can usually tell in people's eyes. Is that a little clearer?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. Just make sure you only have the Hangout window open. So good. Where are you from, Evelyn?
I'm from Formosa. It's a little town in Argentina, in the north of the country.
Okay, good. Well, welcome to class.
Thank
This should
you.
be a fun class to start off with. You're welcome. And where are you from, Ineke?
I am from Spain. I am from Segovia. It's a little city in the center of the Spain.
Okay, good. Two people from little cities. Very nice. Enrique. Hello, Enrique Diaz. Hello, Enrique.
Hi, Bret. How are you?
Hey, doing good. Hey, Enrique, turn your microphone up a little bit. Okay, it's just a little hard to hear you.
Okay, it's better now.
A little. If you can turn up a little bit more, it'll be even better.
No.
Almost.
No.
Whoa.
Well, that sounds okay. Yeah, just a little bit of noise coming from. Yeah, and by the way, guys, anybody speaking in Russian or writing in Russian, I have no idea what you're talking about at all. Okay. Hello, Salha. Hi, Salha.
Hi, sister. How are you?
Doing well. Okay. Let me show you all a trick here. Yeah. So hey Andrew. I know it's your first time here. Okay, so that's good. But when you're not speaking, mute your microphone. You click this up here. Okay, you see this? You mute your microphone when you're not speaking, or otherwise we can hear you when you start speaking to your friend. Okay. So. Yep. Okay, so good. And one more person here. Hello, who is this? And yeah, Evelyn, same thing. I'm going to mute you just because there's a little bit of noise, like click and clack. Okay, so and who is this? Hello? I'm sorry, but I cannot read Arabic, so you'll have to tell me your name.
His name is Shadi. Shadi. His name is Shadi.
Shadi?
Yeah.
Hey, Shadi. Hello, Shadi. Welcome to class, Shadi. Yeah, and those of you in the chat here, I'm sorry if I haven't been able to keep up. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Okay, so good.
Nice to see you, Bret.
Nice to see you too. So so one person's gone. All right. Hello. Yes, I'm here on chat. Okay, that's great. Okay, so yeah, make sure you guys too click down here. So Shadi, make sure you're down here. Everybody make sure you're in here. Okay, Elizabeth, what's up? Yeah, well, I don't have time to tell you what's up. Okay? Maybe you can tell me what's up. Okay? Classes going on. I don't have time to tell people what's up. So this should be a fun class. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about George W. Bush. We'll get a little bit of background information on this guy, and then after that what we'll do is we'll read some Bushisms. Okay? All right? So yeah, so those of you in the chat, I'd really love to hang out and chat with you, but we want to stick with these guys in here for right now. Sergey! Hello, Sergey. Hello. Hi, Sergey. Is there something wrong? Sergey, you'll figure it out, okay? Hello, there you go, Sergey. Hi, Sergey. Where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Oh, great! Your buddy Andrew's here too. Why don't you show Andrew how to write an English name on his thing? So anyway, nice to meet you, Sergey. Sergey, is this your first time in class?
Yes, this class first time for me. It's first time for me.
Okay, well, good, good. Welcome to class. We're going to start out reading here about George W. Bush. So, Ahmed, do me a favor. Can you start reading here? And let me turn on my trackpad.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, we're just going to start reading here about George Walker Bush. They also call him GW. GW, go ahead.
George Walker, born July 6, 1946, is an American politician and businessman who was the fourth President of the United States from 2001 to 2009, and the 46th Governor of Texas from 1995 to 2000, the eldest son of Barbara and George H.W. Bush. He was born in New Haven, Connecticut. After graduating, graduating from Yale University in 1968 and Harvard Business School in 1975, Bush worked in oil businesses. He married Laura Wilk in 1977 and ran unsuccessfully for the House of Representatives shortly thereafter. He later co-owned the Texas Rangers basketball team before defeating Ann Richards in the 1994 Texas gubernatorial election. Bush was elected president in 2000 after a close and controversial election, becoming the fourth president to be elected while receiving more popular votes nationwide than his opponent.
Okay, good.
Bush
Nope, it's good. Stop right there. And Ahmed, good job of reading. Make sure of one thing though, okay? When you get to a period, make sure you pause, okay? It's all right. I'm just trying to help you as a teacher, right? Just pause. Sometimes the words come together when you don't pause. But good. Hello, Joshua.
Hi.
Hi. How are you, Joshua?
Fine, and you?
Good. Welcome to class. Where are you from, Joshua?
I'm from Honduras.
Okay, good. Fantastic. So Joshua, welcome to class. I'm going to mute you right now. You actually want to be in a more quiet environment. There's a little bit of slam and bash going on in the background, but that's okay, all right? Just make sure you're muted when you're not speaking. Okay, so guys, again, this is an advanced class, so if I'm speaking a little faster, that's because it is an advanced class, okay? Don't worry. Let's just go through a few things. I mean, this is pretty incredible. So this guy here, well, first of all, being the 43rd President of the United States and being born in this family. So he graduated from Yale University. This is probably the second or third best school in the United States, and Harvard Business School is also a really high up school. It's probably, both of these are, number 1 or number 2 in the United States as far as their rankings. So pretty incredible that he was able to do that. He co-owned the Texas Rangers. This is a baseball team, very large baseball team, and basically did a terrible job of managing them. They lost money the whole time. But anyway, that's just the way it is. So now let's just kind of squeeze down here, okay? So he became the president with receiving fewer popular votes than his nation or than his opponent. What happens in the United States, this is kind of confusing. All right, so I don't know why we do it, but we do it, okay? we have a thing called an electoral college. Okay. Let me see if I can get a map. Yeah, so this is crazy. This is how it works in the United States. So what happens is we have everybody vote. So everybody vote, every individual person votes, but each state has a particular number of votes that you can get. Okay? And it's a winner takes all. So that means whatever state so whatever state where somebody has voted, they get all of the votes when they win that state, even if they didn't receive all of the regular votes. So as long as you get enough votes, as long as you get enough votes in the electoral college, it doesn't matter how many individual or popular votes you get. So George Bush actually won the presidency, even though not everybody voted for him, even though the popular votes outweighed his votes. Okay, so all right, so that's a little bit on George W. Bush. Okay, let's get into here. Let's take a little bit of a look in this. So okay, and let me see one thing here.
Actually, both of his elections were very controversial.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he didn't do too well.
Yeah, Florida.
Yep. So here, let's. I'm going to see how this thing runs, so we get an idea, and then we'll read these. Let's see.
What can you do with iPage? Unlock and share what I love.
Okay, here we go, guys. Take a listen.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
The challenge facing the United States is that we have to be right one time. I mean, 100% of the time, it's hard for me to explain why that was the case. Just take my word for it. Just seems like I was here yesterday. I was. Okay. Anybody here got 4 kids? 3 kids? Got 4? 4. 3, okay. All right, wait. I don't know why I asked that. Well, I know why I asked it. The best way to defeat this enemy in the long run is to deny them the recruiting tools that are and recruitments made possible by resentment. I'd like to stay here all day, but I gotta go to Vegas. Something about what goes on there stays there, or something like that, you know. Thanks for coming. Please sit. Thanks for coming. Welcome to the White House. Thanks for coming. He didn't like the way the cotton shirts that he wore absorbed, his bodily fluids. Last night, Jeb and I had some crabs. Members of the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife. TV stars. Andy Garcia. I like to mountain bike. I like to little country western music on my iPod. I think the Japanese people are going to like the taste of U.S. beef. Matter of fact, I had a good slice of beef last night. I can see Laura beginning to grimace a little bit. She said, he's getting awfully windy. It's a Texas term. Let me. I really, I'm serious about it. You'll be. Let me. There would have been a deficit, but there wouldn't have been the commensurate, the kick to our economy. Are you having burritos for lunch? Curtis Barney is my dog. The House Republicans last fall passed strong earmark reform ideas. Reform ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell people why I say. I think they're cost effective. That there be a stable Iran. Iran that is capable of rejecting Iranian influence. Iraq. I like to fish. I met an onion grower today at the airport when I arrived. And he said, "You got to help me find good people that grow onions." You know, and it is a. I think it is. The elections. I think tide turning. As I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of turn. It's easy to see a tide turn.
Yeah, this guy is just awesome. So we're gonna read some of his quotes, and I know for some of you students this might be funnier than others. It just here's the main point. Everybody, think about this. This guy, okay, he was leading the United States during one of our toughest times, during 9/11, during this crazy thing where we decided that, for some reason Iraq, is harboring terrorists even though they weren't, even though Iraq did nothing wrong. It was just the dumbest thing to do. And this guy during this whole time, this is how he was talking. These are the things he was saying. So, yeah, let's get into this, okay? So this is just some background. I'm going to give you all the link here, okay? All right.
Okay, Bret, can I say something?
You sure can.
Do you think that W. Bush is one of the most important presidents of USA?
Okay, so it's interesting how you no,
it's interesting.
Yeah, no. So it's interesting how you ask the question, okay? Because you ask if he's one of the most important presidents, okay? So I think he's important in a negative way because he had a chance during 9/11 to either try to make peace with everybody, all right, or to show everybody, forget you guys, I'm going to go out and I'm going to show you, if you do something wrong to the United States, I'm going to go out and I'm going to wipe you out, right? Okay? So what he did is he let the whole world know that the United States here is just ready to just destroy and ruin anybody who stands in their way. So, and who knows what would have happened if George Bush would have said, okay, you guys attacked us.
He did a big mistake.
Yeah,
he did a big mistake by invasion of Iraq.
Yep. So do you? I was just looking here in the side here. So yeah, no, he made a big mistake with Iraq. Also, too, I think he could have. Oh, I see Samantha in here. Anyway, so she's another teacher, but yeah, I think he made I think he is one of the most important presidents, but in a negative way. Because he just made such a negative impact on the rest of the world, so he's just an idiot.
Worst.
Yeah, probably one of the worst. And somebody asked who the last great president is. If you ever get a chance to, and I really do. Look, I know I talk about how the U.S. is doing this, U.S. is doing that wrong. I still think there's hope. Okay, we're not all bad people. But this was the last great president.
Do you have some Do you have some relatives or something was sent to Iraq or
No,
somewhere?
no. No. I mean, fortunately, yeah. Let's not get too much into the Iraq, okay? But I don't have
Mm.
any family members. But yeah, I definitely don't believe in it. But anyway, those of you that want to know about a great president, this was the last great president. The reason I bring him up is because I think there can be another president like that again, but it actually has to be the people that change. But anyway, let's get into reading some of these and then talking about these, okay? So Enrique.
Yes, tell me.
Okay, let's see here. Let me see if I can squeeze this in here first. Okay. All right, can you read this first one here? Can we read what's highlighted, number 1?
Our enemies. That's. Yes.
Our enemies. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Our enemies are innovate and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
So do you realize why that's dumb, Enrique? It's okay, Enrique. But do you realize how his English grammar is bad? Do you realize what he's saying, Enrique? It's okay, Enrique. And trust me, nobody's laughing at you. We're laughing at the quote. Can anybody else? Can anybody else explain why this is so dumb? It's okay, everybody. Just you guys should be busted out laughing if you understand. Go ahead, Joshua. I know you know. Joshua, let us tell us why this is so dumb. Do you know? Okay. Guys, come on, join in. This is hilarious. So Ahmed, why is this dumb? Where did he screw up? Right? So what he's saying in here. It's okay. So what he's saying in here, our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. Our enemies, right? They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we. So what he's saying on accident is that the government is thinking of ways to harm the country. Okay, our own government are thinking of ways to harm the country. All right. So
Furkan, stop laughing. You make me laugh more, please.
Yeah, but this is hilarious, though. This stuff is great. Okay, so let's go on to the next one here. Okay, so Evelyn. Evelyn, it's okay, Evelyn.
Yes.
Yeah, don't get upset.
I can read it. I can read it. What
It's
are
okay.
your?
It's okay. We'll read this one here then, okay? This one here is
Okay.
bigger, okay? Can you read this for us?
The first. Our enemies. The second.
No, this
Second?
one here. Segundo. Yep, number 2.
Okay. I know how hard it is for you to put food in your family.
Yep.
Put food on your family.
Food.
Okay.
So there's an expression to put food on your table, okay? We have an
Okay.
expression here, yeah. So here's what to put food on your table, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's see. So this is what we all do when we go out to work. You know, we put food on our table. We work in order to put food on your table. So what he said, put food on your family.
Yeah.
So this is so this is what it is. Hey, Miss Quotes, I'm sorry. I've never seen him as a kid.
Oh God!
But to put food
At
on
the
your
family's head.
So that's why it was so stupid, you know. So pretty funny stuff. Okay, and again, guys, this is just a fun class. All right, this is just a fun class, you know. Go ahead, Inaki.
Yeah, here we go. Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning?
so that's really poor grammar, right? This is awesome stuff, huh? I mean, what a smart dude. So here we go. Let's go on to the next one here. So let me tell you about this, okay? You need to know this in the background here. So somebody who's an OB or OBGYN.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is somebody who takes care of mothers, right? It takes care of females, all right? So if you're a doctor, what you do is you specialize in taking care of females, okay? You take care of women, take care of those people,
Bret,
okay? Yes.
This is abbreviation or what it stands for?
Yeah, so it's a doctor. It's a doctor that specializes in the female sex. Okay, they'll help you to make sure that you have your baby. Go ahead.
Sorry, it's like obstetrics and gynecologists?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. Okay, so this one's great. Jose, can you read this one here, number 4?
Number 4. Too many go dogs are getting out of the business. Too many OB-GYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across the country.
So yeah, so these gynecologists they aren't able to practice their love of women, not their love of their profession, but their love of their women. So yeah, this one's great here. This one's good too. So Joshua, can you read this next one here?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Neither in French, nor in English, nor in Mexican. Declining to answer reports, questions at the Summit of Americas, Quebec City, Canada.
So this is great. I didn't know. Is there a language called Mexican? Is somebody from Mexico? Can somebody tell me about the language called? So we all know there's no language called Mexican. We all know it's Spanish, but that's just kind of crazy. So Yo asked, what is funny? Oh, that's good, Yo. So all right. So again, this is where he's declining to answer any questions here. Let's see. So now we're on page 2 here. Okay. Go ahead here, Furkan.
You teach a child to read, and he or her will be able to pass a literacy test.
So you guys know this should be she or he, right? Should it be he or her? It should be he or she. So a literacy test, what a literacy test is where you're able to read and write. Okay, that's a literacy test. Okay, so obviously he can't read and write. Okay, and you should just have they in there anyway. But okay, here's the next one here. Sergey, can you read this one?
Okay. I'm the decider, and I decide what is the best. And what the best is for Don Rumsfeld to remain as the Secretary of Defense, Washington, D.C., April 18th, 2006.
So what's a decider?
Decider?
Yeah, what's a decider?
I think decider is the man who make a decision.
Yeah, there is no such thing as a decider. Okay, that's the funny part. Don't worry, Sergey. We're not laughing at you, Sergey. We're laughing at the quote. Okay, so there's nothing called a decider. Yeah, there's nobody called the decider. So that's what's so funny about this, And yeah, like Patricia says, these words are going to live forever. Andrew. Hey, Andrew, are you there?
Yes, here.
Can you read number 8 for us?
Okay. See, in my line of work, you got to keep repeating things over and over again for turn to think into kind of capital propaganda.
Okay. So yeah. So do we know what propaganda is?
Propaganda is media, mass, and newspapers and over.
Have you ever experienced propaganda in Russia?
In Russia is very, very big.
There's a lot of propaganda.
Yes, that.
Yep. Okay. So is propaganda good for people?
Смотря для кого. 1 second.
No, it's okay. So the answer is propaganda is not good for people. Okay, I mean people should be able to decide on what's right or wrong and not have things shoved in their face. So this is a catapult, but it's not actually that he has a catapult and he's catapulting propaganda itself, but a catapult, we use that in order to say that we start, to kind of kickstart something. To get it started, we catapult it, okay? So he's just talking about, I mean, this is crazy to even tell people this. He's just admitting that you're telling things over and over again, repeating, kind of repeating lies if you look into it, to sink in, for the truth to sink in, to kind of catapult the propaganda. So anyway, pretty crazy stuff. Does anybody think does anybody else live in a country where you have a lot of propaganda? No?
Yes.
Yep. So do you have a lot of propaganda down in Argentina, Evelyn?
Yes. We have that. Yes.
Do you think it's good?
Propaganda is the same. We use. We have the word here. Propaganda is for ad.
Propaganda. Propaganda. Muy bueno. Okay, good. So do you think it's a good thing?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
But isn't it kind of nice though? Because if you get a hold of propaganda, then everybody just thinks the same. Isn't that good?
It's not good.
No,
it's not good to think all the same.
Not to think all the same things. Okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, those of you that are interested, there's just a great documentary out here. Excuse me. If you all get a chance to watch this, this is this is just a excellent. You should take a look at it. What it was built by the North Koreans, and it just talks about the propaganda that we're all stuck with in the Western world. Okay, so let's continue on here, all right? Yeah. Ahmed, go ahead. Number 9, please.
Okay, I've heard he's being called Bush's poodle. He's bigger than that, discussing former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, as quoted by the Sun newspaper.
Yeah, so here, this is pretty funny here. So there's something called a lapdog, okay?
Bush's poodle.
Yeah, so what you call a lapdog, these are pretty big lapdogs. But yeah, a lapdog is just a dog that kind of just sits in your lap, listens to you, everything else, okay? So Tony Blair was called Bush's poodle, like his little lapdog, like he just does whatever he wants. But he says he's bigger than a poodle. He doesn't even understand this statement. Funny dude. Enrique, number 10.
Okay, and so General, I want to thank you for your service, and I appreciate the fact that you really snatched defeat out of the jaws of those who are trying to defeat us on Iraq.
Yeah, what kind of statement is this? Snatch defeat out of the jaws of those who are trying to defeat us in Iraq. What does that even mean? You know?
No.
Yeah, not really too much, huh? Okay.
No.
Okay. So I have no idea what this one is here. Go ahead, Evelyn.
Yes. We ought to make the pie higher. The pie
Yeah, so
higher.
so I don't know what he's talking about here, but usually like pie, okay?
Yes, pie.
When you talk about everybody having a piece of the pie, you know, we'll talk about piece of the pie. So, you know, it's like you have a pie and you want everybody to get their fair share. So that's what we talk about, piece of the pie. You know, so can I have
Not
a bigger
enough
piece?
for anybody.
Yeah, so this is like giving up. Yeah, but a pie is kind of like a cake. It's a little different. But, you know, everybody, we want to talk about the piece of the pie. So this is Sam, you know, like Uncle Sam, like the United States giving out money. All right? So can I have a bigger piece? And this is all like the taxpayers' money. So I think he's saying we ought to make the pie higher. Maybe means bigger or something in there. Okay, Nake.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you, fool me, you can get fooled again.
Yeah, exactly. So with this one here, here's how the expression goes, okay? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. What that means, so shame is something bad, all right? So what happened is he was giving this expression. This is one of the most common expressions in the United States. And when he stopped in the middle of it and he couldn't figure it out, so he says, you can't get fooled again. So instead of saying shame on me, okay? So here we go. Let's go to this next one here. Okay, Jose.
Yes. And there is this truth in Washington. I am surprised, frankly, at the amount of distrust that exists in this town. And I'm sorry it's the case, and I'll work hard to try to elevate it. Speaking on National Public Radio.
Yeah. So what does
the meaning
elevate
of this
mean?
truth?
No, this is all these are true. These are all true things he said. No, I'm not making it up. Don't worry, I'm not full of propaganda, Evelyn. Okay, this is all true. It's all true. I'm not a propagandist.
What's the meaning of this truth?
Yeah, so it's where we don't trust each other. So like if you tell me something, Evelyn, and I don't believe it, and we continue like that, there's a lot of distrust. Okay? So what does elevate mean?
Decrease.
No, it's the increase. That's it's okay, man. Yeah, no, it's all right. So to increase. So what he's saying is here, he wants to increase the amount of distrust.
The distrust.
Yeah, and I'm sorry it's the case, and I'll work hard to elevate it to make it even worse. So, okay, and guys, by the way, I just think it's so funny because again, you know, you have this guy who's so highly educated. He's this crazy maniac leader going in all these countries, killing all these people, and this is all he can do. Okay, so all right, go ahead, Inaki.
Yeah, we let our friends be the peacekeepers, and the great country called America will be the peacemakers.
Yeah, so peacekeepers, okay? So peacekeepers are people that obviously keep the peace. A pacemaker is something that you use when you have heart problems, okay? So you have a pacemaker, yeah, that keeps your system going. So I guess we're going to keep people's hearts going, all right? So good. Okay, all right, Jose?
It's
Hello,
important
Jose?
for us.
Okay,
it's important for us to explain to our nation that life is important. That is important. That is important. It's not only life of babies, but it's life of children living in You know, the dark dungeons of the internet.
so yeah.
The
So
dark dungeons of the internet.
yeah. So
God,
these.
hilarious.
I mean, how does he even come up with this? So these are. Well, shoot. Yeah. So here's like a dark dungeon. Okay. All right. So here's the dark dungeon. So, all right. So
Bret,
anyway.
it's
Mhm.
Bret, this class is not talking about Bush or something presidents, but it talked about jokes or kidding.
Oh yeah, no, I warned everybody it was just going to be a humorous class, and don't worry, I'm teaching you English along the way, right? You know, we're making sure that we go
I
through
know,
vocabulary.
but
Yeah. Oh,
you're
you thought it was
supposed
going to be a?
to make the address or the head of this class joking or kidding, not present VOS.
Sorry, I did. That's my propaganda to get everybody in class. No, I didn't do anything to deceive anybody. Joshua, can you read this one here?
Hello?
Hey, Joshua, go ahead. Can you read number 16 here?
16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of the great thing about books is there are some fantastic pictures. ES News and World Report.
So you know.
Oh,
nothing to do with that.
Oh my God!
Just the pictures, you know. Maybe this is these are the ones that he likes to read. So he likes these little picture. Well, here, like maybe these little picture books. Oh, I know what he likes. He likes comic books.
Yeah.
This is what he reads, huh? Okay, I get it. So George Bush likes comic books. Okay. Okay. So go ahead, Furkan, on this next one here.
Okay. People say, how can I help on this war against terror? How can I fight evil? You can do so by mentoring a child, by going into a shut-in's house and say, I love you.
so this makes no sense, okay? How can I fight evil? So mentoring a child is just going and helping a child out, you know, being like a second dad or mom. And a shut-in is just somebody who's stuck in their house by going there and saying I love you.
You can also kiss him.
What's that?
You can also kiss him.
You can also kiss him. Yeah, I guess you can give him a big kiss as well. So, okay, so let's go on. I was just reading some people in chat. Sergey, can you read number 18?
Well, I think if you say you are going to do something and don't do it, that's trustworthiness.
Yeah, trust. Yeah, so if you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, okay, then that person's not trustworthy. So again, this isn't a word, but he's trying to say that it's not trustworthy. That person's not trustworthy. Is so Dena's on the floor laughing. So yeah, so this is the exact opposite of being trustworthy, but he's trying to make up some new word, trustworthiness. Okay, so all right, so let's continue on here. So Andrew, go ahead, Andrew.
Yes,
number 19 here.
I'm looking forward to good night's sleep on the soul of a friend. I will protect to visit Denmark, Washington DC, EU 29.
Yeah, don't. I'm sorry, but this one, it's a little hard to understand. I don't mean to laugh so much. But yeah, the soil of a friend. So if you soil yourself, Okay, so soil. All right, soil
Soil.
is what you. Yeah, so soil is like what you have when you plant things. Okay. So this is in the ground, soil. But
Ah.
if you soil yourself, it means you like accidentally use the bathroom, like a little child will soil themselves. So he wants to sleep on a friend that has accidentally peed his pants. So yeah, that's a little far out there. I want to sleep on the soil of a friend. Go ahead, Ahmed, number 20.
I think it's really important for this great state of baseball to reach out to people of all walks of life to make sure that the sport is inclusive. The best way to do it's to convince little kids how to the beauty of playing baseball. God.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I don't even. This is just so convoluted, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So convoluted. I'm sorry. Convoluted means just very difficult to understand. Convoluted is when you have just a lot of words mixed up. When somebody's talking like in a convoluted manner, they're just going to put in a bunch of words that don't make sense. So yeah, I don't even know how to explain this. It's so horrible. Yeah, it's like all walks of life. That just means everybody. Okay, all walks of life. And then he wants to convince little kids, so you convince them, you make them believe that this is right. How to the beauty of playing. Yeah, let's just go on to the next one. That one's just so confusing. All right. So Enrique, go ahead, Enrique. Number 21.
Okay, family is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dreams.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be where dreams take wings. Okay, all right. So yeah, this is not just another mess up on his part. Go ahead, Evelyn, number 22.
When I campaigned here in 2000, I said, I want to be a world president. No president wants to be a world president, but I am the one.
Do you realize how? Yeah, do you realize how much he contradicts himself? So he says, when I campaigned here, I said I wanted to be a war president. And then he goes, no president wants to be a war president. So why would he have said that? And he says, but I am one. I'm a war president. So yeah, he doesn't make sense at all. And this is Ahmed. When you talked about, did I think that he was important? Yeah, he's important in a negative manner by this. Yeah.
You know that he was the reason of losing about billions of dollars for America. Crap.
Yeah. Also too, he set everything up for the financial crisis of 2008.
And killing innocent soldiers I can't. There's no words to be expressed inside me about this.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's insane what he's done. Inake, go ahead, Inake, number 23.
Okay. There's a huge trust. I see it all the time when people come up to me and say, I don't want you to let me down again. This is very fun.
Yeah, this is hilarious. So there's a huge trust, meaning that people trust you. And they come up to you and say, I don't want you to let me down again. So when you let somebody down, that means like you promise something and then you don't do it. Okay? So it's the opposite of trust. When you let somebody down. So Andre, you're finally we're reading statements of Bush, Andre. No problem. Yeah, this one has got to be. This is one of my favorites. I don't want you to let me. Okay. Anyway, Jose,
I
can you?
think it's the best one. Eh?
Yeah, that one might be the best one. Go ahead, Jose.
They misunderestimated me.
They misunderestimated I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh so much, but just think about the prefixes and everything in here, right? So so he should say they underestimated me, but you know when you put this in front of it. Anyway, oh my gosh. Okay, so this one here is actually really good as well. Okay, so go ahead, Josue. Or Joshua. Sorry, Joshua. Can you read this next one here?
75.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be long gone before some smart person even figure out what happened inside this Oval Office.
Yeah,
Watch it
so
on DC.
Yeah, this one's kind of sad in some ways, okay? Because it's true, okay? So, I mean, it's funny, but this one I think he's done on purpose. So this is the Oval Office, all right? And here he is. So this is what they call the Oval Office, the round office where the president sits up at the top there. So think about this. Do you understand what he's saying? You almost wonder. I think that this is probably he's probably being sarcastic to people. He probably had a little bit of humor in here because what he's saying is I'll be long gone. He'll be out of office, no longer in there, before somebody smart will figure out what happened inside this Oval Office. Because think about this, right? The whole world changed with this 9/11, everything else. I mean, it just really changed everything. And it'll be a long time, again, before anybody figures out what happened in this Oval Office. So pretty crazy stuff, okay? So yeah, it is actually sad, isn't it, Franco? You know, I don't think anybody's going to figure out exactly what happened in there. It's okay. Does anybody else? Does anybody else have you have a video? Okay, let's see the video. Go ahead.
Here's the link.
Yep, got it. Okay, some more Bush. But by the way, check out that propaganda thing. It's pretty cool.
$10 million. It wound up making $250 million. Most of that around the world, not here, because it was such a huge success. They're already working on adapting it specifically to appeal to an American audience. The trailer was released today for the Oscars, and I think we've already found our front runner for next year's Oscars.
He was the most powerful man, but he had one weakness.
Administrator Karen Tandy underestimate the consent of mixed messages.
Some incredible true stories.
Said you're the best. I don't do that anymore. Mr. Tyson, the country needs you.
When the people need a leader, one stupendously gracious man helped him find his voice.
To be or not to be?
Listen to that.
Now repeat after me. You're working hard to put food on our table. You're working hard to put food on your family. No! Nuclear power plant. Nuclear power plants? Oh. Abu Ghraib. Abu Ghraib. Totalitarian. What's doing in the history of speaking?
They found the strength when it mattered most.
This is the State of the Union, and people will be watching us across the world. Let's do it.
Members of Congress, distinguished guests,
I know the human being and fish that coexist peacefully.
Okay, so good.
I think that this guy deserved Oscar.
He deserves an Oscar. Yeah, I don't know what he deserves. So just crazy stuff. So yeah, hey Franco, we realize. By the way, everybody, I realize unfortunately, and I apologize, for the U.S. going so crazy, and doing all they did. But just I don't know, you just got to laugh at this guy though about his stupidity during that time. So terrible stuff he did, but you got to laugh at his stupidity. Okay, well, good. It was